Hi everyone! Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be showing some of my COA matches, my Abyss matches from when that was going on, but I think went pretty well. You know, I had some questionable moments, but it all worked out in the end, so that's how it's supposed to be. It's all planned out, I swear. So the first match is a Ripper on Lakeside. I played Mechanic. Over here you can see him looking for my bot, and he does find it. Tries to Foggy Blade it to waste less time. Misses, and just hits my bot. At this point, I'm pretty much across the map, so catch a Cypher, drop a bot, and keep running. But Ripper is a pretty fast hunter, and so he starts heading over to Shack since he got the ping after he killed my bot, and sees me transitioning away from my bot at Shack towards shore at the moment. So he starts chasing me. Mechanic is one of the easiest targets in the game. If he can kill me fast, he can tie usually. So he chases me here. I pull an epic gamer move of just running back into him, and then he misses his Foggy, and I get the pallets done. So I keep on running around, trying to transition, trying to just get away from my bot, and at this point he just leaves me and chases the Gravekeeper, our rescuer for the team. So the Gravekeeper is in a pretty good spot. He's on Big Boat. It's a great area to kite. You can just loop here for a long time. He asks for an owl. The Ripper misses his first hit. And another one, and the Gravekeeper continues to just transition. Running around, looping Big Boat as much as he can. So he goes back up the ramp. Big Boat's a really good loop, especially when you have something like a Seer Owl. But here the Ripper does a really good Foggy Blade to hit the Gravekeeper, and then gets another hit on him. The Gravekeeper just stays in Big Boat. That's the best way to really stall time. He can just keep looping and looping endlessly, and it's gonna waste a lot of the Ripper's time. I mean, and then the Ripper hits a really good Foggy Blade right there, gets him out of his shovel, and shares him on Big Boat. So, in this situation, I have to rescue. I'm the mechanic, someone's injured, so it's hard for me, and I'm sitting here like, how in the world am I going to rescue against a fully fed Ripper with teleport from Big Boat chair? So I dodge the Foggy somehow, and he drop down hits me. Teleports. Miri's telling me get out, and I'm like, I got this, I swear. Somehow get him to hit the chair. He was a little impatient there, and ended up hitting it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a god, totally. And I keep decoding. So the Gravekeeper keeps kiting, he transitions to shore this time, and unfortunately goes down, but at this point, we have one Cypher remaining. It's the one that my bot's been working on this whole time, so the Explorer goes over to that, and Miri, and she tells me, just go with the Seer, make sure that save gets done, you know, hopefully before, hopefully so that we don't have to pop the Cypher for the rescue and we can pop it after the rescue. So the Seer gets that rescue and the Cypher pops, and Gravekeeper just runs back to Big Boat because that's his best bet to stall enough time for all of us to get to the gates and escape. So he just keeps looping here, drops down, but doesn't end up going down the stairs, dodges a hit, and is able to drop down the hole, which just buys the extra time that we need. And he does go down, but at this point the gate is almost open, and by the time he's chaired, we're able to escape. Teleport is up right as he gets chaired, but the gate's open, so we can get out. So, this next match, I'm playing Priestess on Hospital, one of her best maps. It's an axe boy. I spawn ruins, set up a portal for myself to escape because always good to have something. You never know if like the hunter ends up teleporting to you or something. So he breaks my portal and then tries to fireball me here. I thankfully dodge it and go around to the pallet, drop it down to make sure I get distance so that I can use ruins and run around as much as I want here. Axeboy can be difficult to kite at times, especially for me. I'm not great at dodging fireballs, and it's hard for me to keep track. Like right there was a fireball right behind me, so I just instantly hit that. It's hard for me sometimes because I want to look back at the hunter, but I also need to be aware of where all the fireballs are. So here, Axeboy is mind gaming me, and I ping for Owl and Portal there just to buy that extra little second so that the Seer can give me the Owl. He gives it a little early for me, and I end up just trying to go into hospital. And I'm counting down. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it to this pallet. I thought he dropped it, but I mean, I thought he hit, but he didn't hit until I dropped it, so I got hit through that pallet. Prospector's Cypher is almost done, so it's not a terrible kite. And here, I'm getting chaired near ruins, which is decently away from most of the ciphers. So the Seer finishes his cipher, the Prospector finished his cipher, so now it's up to Merc to come do this rescue, which he comes in. Seers decides to work on ruins, so I keep that in mind so that I know that I can run away from there, make sure that I'm not kiting there. Merc does get terror shocked. It was a really good job from the Axeboy, but Merc here actually does a really good job of body blocking for me because I really need him. He takes that fireball and then he takes a hit, and I really needed that so that I could just transition to hospital, get inside, and waste some more time. And so I just portal down. I realized that basement is here, so I'm like, alright, I gotta get out. I can't go down here. If I go down inside a basement, it's over. It's definitely not gonna be a win. We'll tie at most. And I leave and just get blinked because I didn't force out his blink in the first kite, unfortunately. But it's alright. The Prospector finishes his second cipher. Seer's working on a cipher, on Merc's cipher, and there's going to be one more cipher left. So in my mind, I'm thinking, please save me, please. I really want you to save me. The ciphers are a little slow because Merc got terror shocked and as a result went down after the rescue. But Prospector here rescues, and he doesn't have Tide, but his magnets actually help me a lot. He buys me a lot of distance, helps me transition and get away from the chair. And at this point, I'm just trying to stall time as much as I can. I'm like, please, please let me last until the last cipher is primed. And Prospector stays nearby to help me out. He gets a pallet stun, and I just crouch here. I'm like, maybe he won't see. Maybe he won't realize that I'm here. Maybe he'll think I like just disappeared off the face of the earth. And Prospector takes a hit there, and I am actually successful in hiding from the Axeboy. He doesn't quite notice me and decides to chair the Axeboy to take his chance to find me afterwards. It's his best shot at a tie. If he can kill me before the cipher pops or before they rescue, that'll be really good for him. So he does down me right here. They pop the cipher. I go straight into hospital. Best bet to waste time, especially as Priestess, and he goes back to the chair, decides to camp the chair, which is smart, you know? Like, this way he can secure a kill and then hopefully kill someone else and get his tie. So I'm staying inside of hospital. I realize he's on the seer now, and I'm like, I need to be prepared to go for that rescue. So when I realize he's going for the seer, I drop out and go for the rescue. This is kind of a risky move because we pretty much all know he has teleport right now, and the seer ended up being really close to where he was. But I did have Tide, which is why I rescued. I would not have rescued if I didn't have Tide, because even if one of us instantly went down after that, then even if one of us instantly went down, then the other could still get away, or otherwise we would just split up and it would be a good shot. And in that time, the Merc rescues the seer, and I'm just trying to stall time for all of them to get out in hospital. And then when I realize the gate's open, I try to make my way over there. So I start running to Shack. You know, Axe Boy fully fed. I leave the corrupt area and get slowed. Somehow dodge that fireball. It just doesn't hit me for some reason, which lucky me. And here I'm trying to stall time in Shack, but the Axe Boy's trying to prevent... He's trying to get his tie, and he wants to prevent both me and the Prospector from getting out. So the Prospector ends up kiting here and goes down to the fireball. So I know the Prospector's dead on chair. Seer and Merc can get out. They're already at the open gate. So the Axe Boy doesn't know where I am at this moment. I'm already gone. He probably assumes that I'm at the other gate opening that. So I just realized that dungeon's right there and hide by dungeon, because no matter what at this point, by the time Axe Boy either gets to the other gate or even gets to me at dungeon, it'll be open and I can escape for the win. So yeah, those were 2 of my COA matches. Epic gamer moves. I'm such a pro gamer, guys. I swear. No, I'm kidding. I mean, most of my kites and stuff like that are just me panicking or something, and it works out. You know. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the games. They're fun to play. I thought they were fun. I enjoyed them. I like looking back on them. So let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see from me in the future. Hopefully I can show some more cool gameplay, make any guides that people are interested in. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!